Pillar number 3, civic awakening and youth engagement. There is a civic awakening that is sweeping through our nation, and indeed actually through the continent, especially among the youth. The events of June 25th last year, what I call J25, marked a turning point in our national consciousness. When young Kenyans took to the streets across Kenya in droves, they were not just protesting against the punitive finance bill 2024, armed with a bottle of water, our national flag, and their mobile phones. They were reclaiming their role in shaping the future of their nation. I find myself even thinking about what this means for Kenya's business community. These young adults, some of whom are your own students, or indeed your own children, are calling us to answer a basic question. What shall we bequeath to the next generation as professionals? As professionals, you do hold a special place in society. Your specialized knowledge that comes with both power and responsibility. How you choose to use this knowledge will determine whether you are seen as defenders of the status quo or defenders of change. Young people in Kenya are paying attention. They are wondering how professionals who understand the complexity of public finance can remain silent when public money is being stolen. They are wondering why experts who see unsustainable policies speak out only when a crisis has developed. I'm a firm believer in mentorship. It is important to guide young professionals, not just in the technical aspects of their job, but also in the domain of ethical leadership. Let us create forums for deep discussions between generations in our organizations. A nation that cannot mobilize the talent and idealism of its youth is one that risks falling behind. I encourage you today to step beyond professional comfort levels. Meet with policymakers, not as technical experts, but as defenders of economic justice. Use your analytical talent to bring into sharp focus the true costs of corruption and bad governance. Use your data analytics to provide us with an honest opinion on where existing policies are taking us. As our own Professor Kalista Juma correctly asserted, I quote, "It is not the size of resources that dictates Africa's development, but how efficiently those resources are utilized," end of quote. As professionals in accounting, you are guardians of that efficiency. Now my next thing is beyond compliance to conscience. As we near the end of the time we'll be sharing together, I challenge you to go beyond compliance to the next level of conscience. Conscious Kenyans. Utu. Compliance asks, is it legal? Where conscience asks, is it right? I also challenge you to take on 4 specific commitments. Commitment number 1, commit to being an ethical leader in your circle of influence. Where corruption exists, do not remain silent. Where power is being abused, do not stay quiet. Second commitment, take the pledge to seek change in institutions. Use your knowledge to construct structures and put in defense mechanisms to protect against exploitation. Do not stay as implementers in institutions, be transformers instead. Friends and fellow professionals, I have a question for you. Are you sure that Kenyans received nominations